And literally, as it went for the first time under a heavy load into that long right-hander, it snapped off. So it wasn't contact with the curbs, according to the team. It was definitely that he damaged it the lap before.
Ted Kravitz is down in the pits.
Martin down at Arrows. It's a very awful situation. Enrique Bernoldi and Heinz-Harald Frentzen just taking the steering wheels off the cars. They're getting out. They're going to take no more part in this. I'll tell you what the real shame is that it's all these guys are racers, from the mechanics to the engineers to the drivers themselves. They're all racers. They all feel it in their heart. And to be involved in such a sham like this, where they just have to go around, make sure they're not within 107% so that they don't have to race tomorrow for whatever reason, financial reason, it's just a shame. Anyway, they're out of the car. It's no use to them. They're just not going to take any more part in this session.
And watching Yoong over the line, he goes second. But still, again, a very slow time there, 1:17.3. Pole position, surely he'll be buried down there in the 1:12s. And the Ferrari's looking pretty awesome this morning, as ever, glued to the racetrack, looking like slot cars they were going around here this morning, and looking supremely fast. But it does appear that the Michelin runners, of which the Minardi is one of them, do have pole position. So can Montoya do it one more time and surprise everybody? I think that'll be his 5th consecutive pole. I think that the Ferrari drivers were sleeping a little bit in Silverstone. I think they thought they had the front row well and truly locked up. Montoya goes out and finds 9/10 of a second from nowhere and blows them off the front row. And I think they'll be somewhat more alert this afternoon.
Paul Stoddart there, watching on the timing screens as his Australian driver, Mark Webber, goes around the track. Webber won here last year in Formula 3000. Very competitive indeed. And obviously at the moment he's driving the Minardi this morning. He was 19th fastest. That was because Bernoldi and Frentzen only did those two very, very slow sighter laps. So Minardi very much at the back of the grid here once again this weekend. And a lot of speculation about Webber's future next year, possibility that he might go to Jaguar. Obviously did a test for them a couple of weeks ago, which went well. And if Jenson Button doesn't take the offer that Jaguar have made him, then Webber's certainly a strong candidate to go to Jaguar. And my hunch is that having seen the performance of the Jaguar at Silverstone with this supposed revised package that they had on board and how uncompetitive it was, that Jenson will decide not to take up the Jaguar option. So we may well see this fella in a green car next year.
Yeah, I think he will be almost as disappointed as Jenson Button about the decision we're expecting from Renault.